Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be about the eyebrows and how to get the perfect eyebrows. So the first thing you're going to do is just using one of these eyebrow brushes. You're just going to comb up your eyebrows. If there is any hair that needs trimming, or there's any hair, fine hair that is looking odd, you can use something like this. This is something I picked up in one of our local Walmarts. You get the tweezer, you get a little scissors, and it's got the comb in it. You get a small brush with the brush part, the comb part, and you get something like this, which is like a eraser. So if you have any tiny hair that needs pulling out or taking off or even shaving off, you can do so by using any of these tools. So the first thing you do, you look at your eyebrows and make sure that there's not any hair anywhere that needs coming out. Even though you're going to be putting concealer on your eyes, the best thing to do is just take out all the stray hair. When you finish brushing your hair up like this, what I like to do is, using my brush, I like to measure from the center of my nose right to the side, and this is how you know where the beginning of your eyebrow is going to be. So you just measure your eyebrow, you measure your face like this, and then you just slide the brush down to the center, and then you see where the beginning of your eyebrow should be. So with a pencil, you just put a little dot there, and then you do the same to the other side. So you just slightly pull down your brush to the side of your nose, and then you put a little mark there. Now to get the arch, you just put your brush back onto your nose, and then you slant it down to the side, but then you tilt it upward. This is where you're going to put a dot. That's going to be the arch of your eyebrows. So the same thing on the other side. So you put a little dot there. And then to get the end of your eyebrow, you just put your brush like this. And you put a little dot. So on the other side. And then you just begin to draw your line. Now if you leave too much of space in between here, your nose is going to look very wide. So you don't want that to happen, and then you don't want to have too much of harsh lines. So I'm going to show you guys using a pencil. I'm going to be using a black and a brown. I'm going to be using the black pencil to begin drawing the line out. And then you're going to do the same on the other side. And now you're going to be doing it on the top part. But on the top part, you're going to be starting like a little bit here. Not at the tip of your eyebrow. You're going to be starting right here. And then you just draw out your line. It's not going to look neat, but you have to work on your eyebrows to make sure you get it neat. Now using a eyebrow brush, You might have one like this. So now you're going to be pulling up in here and then backward. I know it looks kind of scary, but it looks so funny. I know this is looking so weird, but at the same time you gotta work on your eyebrows. So back again, up, and then backward. Up, and then backward. And if you think you need to fill in any areas, you can do so by maybe using a black or brown eye pencil. And notice I'm not coming in here, I'm just leaving that area. And then again, you just brush it out. Now you gotta make sure that the beginning point of your eyebrow has the same amount of thickness, because then you're gonna look really weird. So now using some concealer, and I'm gonna be using my Maybelline, the color correcting kit. I'm gonna be using a light shade below and then a darker shade on top. I'm going in with this shade here. It's almost finished, but that's because I use a lot of this color. And now you start at the bottom and you make one straight line. You can go back, but you can go back at the bottom of the line and then you do the same onto the other side. But then when doing the other side, I'm just twisting my brush this way. And then I'm just adding a little more concealer to blend. And now using the same brush, I'm just gonna pull the concealer downward onto my eyes. You don't want to go too close to the edge of the line because you're gonna break that line. Now for the top part, I am going to go in with a little bit darker shade, and I'm going to use this shade here. And taking some of that concealer, I am going to put the brush at the tip of the point here, the starting point, and just pull back and then downward. And then you do the same on the other eyebrow. So taking enough, then you start in here and you pull back and downward. And that is what is going to give you that straight edge at the top. What I like to do now is using the same brush, I like to pull this upward. So now using a damp beauty blender, I just soaked this blender in some water. I'm going to be using this to pull all the concealer downwards and then pull all the concealer upwards. So, like this. Try not to break the edge. And then upward. So using a foundation brush, I'm just going to be blending this concealer a little bit more. So basically now the eyebrows are done. So just a quick review on the eyebrows. You put your pencil or your brush right here, and then you just pull it down on the sides. You see, it's perfect. Then you tilt your brush. It's perfect. That's where the arch is, and then you can take from here, or you can just do like this, and that's where it ends. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share it, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this video. So see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.